Morning, everybody. Hope you're all well and in great spirits. The other day, I heard a YouTuber say that he doesn't edit any of his videos, that he doesn't do any research before speaking on subjects. I think he might have even said he doesn't read books, and then said it's all off the top of my head. I think in telling you that, and he even followed up and said, I'm giving it to you raw. That has its appeal. But I'm going to give you another side. And that's not saying that being raw is wrong. It's just one way of conveying information. I like to write. And in the first college course I ever took was English 1A. I think it's something else now. But it was the English class you needed to get an AA degree. Like, you wouldn't get it until you finished that class. And that was the first class I took. And I've shared this story. The first essay I wrote was an F. The second one was an A. And by the end of the class, the teacher loved me. He said I was the most talented writer. But she said something to the class one time that has always stood with me because it proved to be true. She said that even Pulitzer Prize or Nobel laureates felt like even when they won these prizes for an excellent piece of writing, a piece of literature, many said they felt they could have still did better. They could have changed a sentence here, a paragraph there, cut this, added that. So the takeaway for me was that an excellent writer always has living documents because they're always editing them and they're changing to make them better. On another note, I saw a post from a playwright that I know. The only times I've acted was in the play he wrote, which I think is being read in New York now, or on the East Coast somewhere. He said, the only purpose of a first draft is to exist. That means that the first thing you put out, it's only there so you can keep editing it and making it better and refining your message. Again, I'm not saying giving it to you raw is wrong. I'm just letting you know that the people who have been acclaimed for great pieces of work, it likely was not their first draft. They wrote it and rewrote it and rewrote it and rewrote it. There's another saying, good writing is rewriting. So when you want to convey a message as effectively as possible, I do think you have to edit it in the world of writing. I think in the world of YouTube, I, for the most part, give you the one and done, the first draft. Like, this is the first time I'm making this video, and so far it's good enough for me to post. There's other videos where I think I'm trying to convey a message, and I've done them 30 times before I was satisfied. Some of that was taking out little jabs that I would throw that I don't need to have in there because it detracts from the message. And in rereading it, I start filtering them out and thinking of stuff that reinforces the message and makes it more appealing, if you will, or easier to read, There's a lot of things that go into it. I would say the same applies to presentation slide decks. The more you go over them, the better they get. So the purpose of this video is just to say there's a time and a place for everything. I don't want people who hear folks say, I give it to you raw, I don't edit, I don't even read books, to let some of you think that's the way to approach everything. It's not. If you want to give an excellent product, you will keep editing it until it's as close to perfect for you, and then you'll release it. And then you'll think, fuck, I should have changed this, or I could have said that. I left this out. That has been a hallmark of excellent pieces of art, literature, etc. I think it can apply to the YouTube genre. And with that, unless I have to edit this and start all over, I'll end it there. I hope you guys have a good one.